Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on your YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining all the differences between everyday and everyday. Are there any differences between these two words? Aren't they the same words? The answer is no. Everyday is completely different from everyday. These are two completely different words with different meanings and should be used differently in different grammatical structures. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. But before we do so, I kindly want you to like this video in support of this channel. A special thanks to those who do so. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And now let's focus on the differences between everyday and everyday. I'm going to begin with everyday. Everyday, the word consisting of every day attached to one another, forming one word, is actually an English adjective. So everyday is an English adjective that must be used only before nouns. Cannot be used alone, must be used only before nouns. And refers to something that is regular, typical, normal, or something that happens on a daily basis. So, when we use the word everyday, we're actually using an English adjective. We should not forget that it is an English adjective and should be used in our English sentences in the same way as adjectives are. Let me provide you with a couple of examples to gain a better understanding of how you can use this word. The problems of everyday life. The problems of everyday life. The problems of everyday life. Well, actually, everyday here is an adjective. And when we say everyday life, we're talking about the normal life. We're talking about the regular life. We're talking about the typical life. We're talking about the life that we have on a daily basis, right? So, the problems of everyday life. One more example. The fastest way to do everyday tasks. The fastest way to do everyday tasks. The fastest way to do everyday tasks. Which means the fastest way to do typical, normal, or regular tasks. So everyday here, as you can see, is an adjective used before a noun. Everyday tasks, right? We're talking about regular, typical tasks that we do on a daily basis. One more example. This is my everyday t-shirt. This is my everyday t-shirt. This is my everyday t-shirt. Everyday t-shirt? Well, I'm talking about my typical t-shirt, my normal t-shirt, my regular t-shirt, the t-shirt that I wear on a regular basis, on a daily basis. So my everyday t-shirt. This is my everyday t-shirt. So the word everyday, consisting of two words attached to one another, is an English adjective referring to something that is typical, normal, something that is regular or happens on a regular and daily basis. Now let's start talking about every day, when there is some space between every and day. Every day is an adverbial phrase, is an English adverb, a phrase which is an English adverb used to emphasize the frequency of actions or how frequently something happens. So every day is an English adverbial phrase emphasizing the frequency of something, talking about something happening each and every single day. So when you want to say that you do something, you do an activity, or an activity takes place or happens each and every single day, to emphasize the frequency of the action, we can use every day. But keep in mind that since it's an adverbial phrase, it's got to be used in the same way as adverbs are. Let me provide you with a couple of examples. I go to work every day. I go to work every day, which means I go to work each and every single day. She calls me every day. She calls me every day. She calls me every day, which means she calls me each and every single day. One more example. I go for a walk every day. I go for a walk every day. I go for a walk every day, which means I go for a walk each and every single day. So every day is an adverbial phrase that can be used in the same way as each day, talking about things happening on a daily basis, each and every single day. But every day is an English adjective, referring to something that is typical, normal, usual, or regular, something that happens on a regular basis. Now you might be wondering how you can recognize every day, the adjective, from every day, the adverbial phrase. Well, the answer is simple. You can replace every day with each day. If the sentence makes sense and sounds grammatically correct once you replace every day with each day, then that every day is actually the adverbial phrase. But once you replace every day with each day and the sentence does not sound grammatically correct or doesn't make sense, then that every day is actually the adjective form. Let me provide you with a couple of examples. Let's say our sentence is, I go to work every day. Once we replace every day with each day, the sentence looks like this. I go to work each day. I go to work each day. It makes sense, and the sentence is grammatically correct. So every day is the adverbial phrase, emphasizing the frequency of the action, saying that I go to work each and every single day. But let's say our sentence is, the problems of everyday life. The problems of everyday life. Now let's replace every day with each day. The sentence looks like this. The problems of each day life. The problems of each day life. It sounds weird and strange. It doesn't make any sense, I guess. And it's not grammatically correct. It sounds grammatically incorrect. So we cannot replace each day with this every day, which means the everyday we're using in this sentence is the adjective form, is actually an English adjective used to describe something regular, typical, normal, or something usual. So we can say the problems of each day life, we should say the problems of everyday life. So the best way to recognize, to tell, know, and recognize every day, the adjectival form, the adjective form from every day, the adverbial form, is by replacing the word with each day. If the sentence makes sense and sounds grammatically correct, then the everyday that we're using is actually the adverbial phrase. But if it doesn't make any sense or doesn't sound grammatically correct, then it's the everyday, the adjective everyday, describing a regular, typical, normal, or a usual task. And that's about it, guys. In today's video, you learned all about the differences between everyday and every day. I've honestly seen students mistake every day, for every day. When they want to write their sentences or when there's something that they want to write, when they want to write every day. So make sure that you're using the correct word. You're writing the correct word. There's a significant difference, grammatical and semantic, between everyday and every day. Now what I want you to do is complete this sentence that you can see here by using everyday. Which one do you think is correct? Everyday or every day? Have a look at this sentence and comment the correct answer down below. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Choice A or choice B? Every day or every day? Comment the correct answer down below. And that's about it, guys. Please like this video in support of this channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and leave a comment down below by telling me from which beautiful country in this beautiful world you're watching these videos. I'll be back soon.